how many hours do you work on average each week?
30 to 50 hours.
Now, when you work overtime hours, are you paid time and a half, or are you just paid $20 an hour? Has he ever denied you assistance when you asked for it?
After a while, I did stop asking for it just because I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't getting anywhere. So I just decided to stop asking for it.
Is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Miss Plyes, what is the name and date of birth of your child who's before the court today?
Cohen Hunter Burnett, 03/30/22.
And who was the father of your child, or who is the father of your child?
Hunter Chase Burnett.
And was there DNA testing that was done that confirms that he is the father of your child?
Yes, there was.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would like to enter into evidence as State's Exhibit A, the DNA test results.
State's Exhibit A is admitted into evidence without any objection from any of the parties. Based on the State's Exhibit A, the court's going to find the DNA testing has been completed in this case and now admitted into evidence. I'm going to find that Mr. Hunter Burnett is the biological and has been the legal father of Cohen Burnett for some time now. All right, go ahead, Mr. McNulty.
Ms. Plyes, do you have any concerns about Mr. Burnett being able to act as a co-parent of your child, Cohen?
No.
And do you have any concerns about him having standard access and visitation rights, which would include the right for him to pick up your child and have him stay with him overnights on weekends, every other weekend? I
feel comfortable with that.
And what kind of health insurance do you currently have for your child?
I have Medicaid.
And do you have any access to any private health insurance that's affordable to you?
No, he still has Medicaid right now.
And are you asking that this court consider ordering Mr. Burnett to pay any back child support?
Yes.
So did you and Mr. Burnett ever reside together as a couple?
Yes.
When did you both separate?
It was, I can't remember exactly. Give me just a moment.
You remember what year it was?
23.
So 2023. Do you remember what month in 2023 you stopped residing together?
Want to say July or August.
And since you both separated in July, you said July or August or somewhere in that time period in 2023, has Mr. Burnett provided you any financial assistance to help with your son's expenses?
Since splitting up, I have gotten $1,813 since we split up.
Has Mr. Burnett had a stable work history during that time since you split up in mid 2023?
Yes.
And have you asked for financial assistance during that time period?
Yes.
Has he ever denied you assistance when you asked for it?
After a while, I did stop asking for it just because I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't getting anywhere. So I just decided to stop asking for it.
Thank you. I have no further questions. I pass the witness.
All right, you call your next witness.
At this time, the state will call Mr. Burnett. Mr. Burnett, do you have any other minor biological children who are below the age of 18?
No, sir. I don't have any that are born. I have one on the way.
And when is this other child? When are you expecting this other child to be born?
End of July, beginning of August.
And where are you currently working?
I work in Beaumont.
What do you do?
Road construction.
And are you paid hourly?
Yes, sir.
How much do you make per hour?
20.
And how many hours do you work on average each week?
Depending on rainouts, anywhere from 30 to 50 hours.
Now, when you work overtime hours, are you paid time and a half, or are you just paid $20 an hour?
Paid time and a half.
Does your employer, who is your employer?
Gulf Coast.
Do they provide any health insurance to you that's affordable?
Yes, sir. I have health insurance.
What would be the cost to enroll your child on your health insurance through your employer?
Probably $20 or $30 a week.
And would that include health and dental?
Health, dental, and eye
How long have you been working with this employer?
since May of 2023.
Okay, so you heard Ms. Powell's testimony about you both separating around between July and August of 2023. Has your pay at this employer been the same since you started there?
Had something to say about that. It wasn't 2023. It was 2022.
Has your pay with this employer been the same since you started working there?
Yes, sir. My pay has been consistent since I started working there.
And how much have direct financial support have you given to Miss Plyes since you both separated?
The amount that she said.
Okay, so around the 1,000 figure.
Yes, sir. Around 1,800.
I have no other questions. I pass the witness.
That's pretty straightforward. Miss Plyes, is there anything else you think I need to know about this case before I make a ruling?
So would it be any different if I decided to just do the first, third, and fifth weekend and not do the supervised phases? The modified phases? Would it be any different?
I mean, I didn't hear any testimony that there needed to be a phased in visitation. The
Yeah.
testimony I had was that you were comfortable with him having weekends.
Yes. I
Yeah,
just
no,
wanted
I
to make
mean-
sure, because we discussed it before. I just wanted to make sure that it was what I wanted was
No, that's
every
a
other
good
weekend.
question. No,
Okay.
I mean, I had intended to give Mr. Burnett standard possession as per your request.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
No, you're good. Anything else, Miss Plyes?
Nope, that's it.
Mr. Burnett, is there anything else that you think I need to know about the case before I make a ruling?
No, sir. That's fine.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to make some minor adjustments to the proposed order that was sent to me. The court's going to find the court has jurisdiction. The court's going to find, based on the testimony of the parties, I mean, it's certainly in the child's best interest to name the parties as joint managed conservators, with the mother as the right to establish the primary residence of the child. Mr. Burnett will have visitation at any and all times mutually agreed to by the parties. If no mutual agreement, then at least standard possession order. I'm going to order Mr. Burnett to carry the health insurance on the child through his employer. I'm going to set child support based on his testimony. I am going to give him credit for $125 a month for the medical insurance and $25 a month for the dental insurance. The law doesn't allow me to give you any kind of a credit, Mr. Burnett, for the the vision insurance. I'm sorry about that. Child support in this case is going to be set at $560. That's no overtime. I didn't hear any testimony about specifically how much money Mr. Burnett makes on an average basis on his overtime, so I cannot calculate overtime into any wage information. So $560 is the child support. I'll grant some amount of retroactive child support, not as much as what's in the proposed order, $3,227. That'll be paid back at a rate of $30 a month. Court cost as per the proposed order. Mr. McNulty, did the state hear all the terms and conditions of the court order?
Yes, Judge. Well, just to clarify, what's the start date on the support?
March 1st.
Yes, I was able to hear everything else.
Okay. Mr. Burnett, Miss Plyes, what's going to happen now is the state's going to send me a new proposed order. They'll make changes to the one that were submitted. If it matches the changes that I ordered today, I'm going to sign it and get it back to them, and then they'll make a copy of it and send it to each of you. Okay.
Okay.
Miss
Yes,
Plyes,
sir.
do you have any questions, Miss Plyes?
No, sir.
Mr. Burnett, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Hey, I appreciate you both being here today and being reasonable in regards to the child Cohen. I'm sure Cohen's going to appreciate that down the road. I wish you both the best of luck. You're both free to go.